Perimeter of a semicircle. So what is a semicircle? A semicircle is half of a circle. Finding the perimeter of a semicircle. Now let's remember that when we're talking about the perimeter, we're talking about the distance around the outside of the shape. To find the perimeter of a semicircle, we need to use the formula that we use to find the circumference of a circle. Because a semicircle, the arc of a semicircle is part of a circle. It is half of a circle. So remember the formula for the circumference of a circle was C equals pi times d. Well, because a semicircle is half of a circle, we can use this formula to find the arc, the distance around the arc part of the semicircle. And we have perimeter equals half times pi times d. And then to get the rest of the way around the semicircle along the bottom flat bit, that's two radiuses. So we're going to say plus r and plus r. Now we can simplify that formula to be perimeter equals half times pi times d for diameter plus d for diameter. So once again, the perimeter of a semicircle, the formula is perimeter equals half times pi times d plus d. So let's have a look at an example. Calculate the perimeter of this semicircle. If we have a look at the diagram, we can see that this semicircle has a diameter of 15 centimetres. So if we have a look at our formula, perimeter equals half times pi times d plus d. Now we know that the diameter is 15 centimetres, so we can substitute in for d with 15. And we will have perimeter equals half times pi times 15 plus 15. If you enter that into your calculator, you will get perimeter equals 38.56 centimetres. Let's have a look at another example. Calculate the perimeter of this semicircle. Now if we have a look at the diagram, we can see that with this semicircle, we've been given the radius. We haven't been given the diameter. So we need to calculate the diameter so that we can substitute it into our formula. This is the most common mistake that people make with these questions. They will use the radius instead of calculating what the diameter is. So if the radius is 1.3 centimetres, then we know that the diameter is 2 times the radius. So the diameter will be 1.3 times 2, which equals 2.6. From here we can use our formula, perimeter equals half times pi times diameter plus diameter, and we can substitute in what we know, which we know that the diameter equals 2.6. And we will have perimeter equals half times pi times 2.6 plus 2.6. And if you type that into your calculator, you will find that the perimeter equals 6.68 centimetres.